It's been a busy time here in Starbase. We're just on the heels of Flight 6, and the whole NSF team has been working hard to bring you 24/7 coverage. We're gonna go behind the scenes of this whole production on this Starbase Update.
It's Jay stuff. Other Jay. Jay DeShetler stuff. Nice. That's one of the cool things is like he built all this. Like we just have opportunity to build cool stuff and try it out with rockets. If you have ideas and you want to build things with us, we don't hide for a living. You know how to find us. Like in his box, he built this custom pull-out tray, like for a server room, but it's for the box for the laptop to sit on while you're working on it. That's the microphone. That is mine. I'm pointing at the plate. That is intentional. 30 minutes. Really? And that helps you get to like really low frequencies. Introduce yourself real quick too. I didn't actually introduce you. I just walked up and I'm like, you.
Yeah, so I'm Logan Matthews. I'm a PhD candidate here at BYU.
So you have like multiple microphones that are very specific distances apart from each other. Yes. And the time.
There's never a dull day in Starbase, that's for sure. Today is Sunday the 17th, launch is Tuesday the 19th. Yesterday night it delayed until Tuesday due to, we think, weather, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so they're doing a wet dress rehearsal or a partial loading test, whatever you want to call it, right now, out at the launch site. And we are live. I am not needed for commentary right now, but I do have a stream camera set up out there. And this is video that I recorded on it while they were filling up the tanks, you know, so you can see the frost rise a little bit. We have not yet set up remotes. We haven't taken care of Dune yet. We haven't, we haven't deployed CP11 at South. There's a lot of different camera things that have to happen, like moves and tweaks. Yeah, just standard pre-launch everything, you know.
Hello everyone, I am here with Max Evans. Maybe not someone who you have seen very often, but is definitely a critical part of the NASA spaceflight team.
I decided to drive out for Dragon in-flight abort test.
Really?
So that was my first launch I saw up close. And I was instantly hooked, and I've tried to make it to every single launch possible since then.
Well, we have a beautiful sunset, although it's starting to wane a bit, and it's a full stack, so got to get some sunset pictures of the full stack. I had a wide up earlier to get the whole full stack, and right now I have 1200 millimeter equivalent pointed at the top of the tower because there's two people up there. Looks like they're working on the launch cameras. So SpaceX employees are doing the same thing that we're doing right now, is working on getting our cameras set up for launch. Yeah, so they caught the booster last time, and again, they were like a second away from aborting, so some people are, you know, it's tricky. Like, are they gonna catch it again? Are they gonna nail it again? I think so. I have faith. Obviously, I don't think they would try to go for a catch unless they were really certain that that was gonna be something that they could pull off. Yeah, I think they'll catch it again, barring, you know, unknown unknowns. You never know what you don't know.
We are attaching the mast to the tower, and
That's not terrifying at all.
That's what's happening, though.
That's true.
On the outside, so I can get to it.
Am I holding it good, Dan?
yes, you're doing a great job, Jack.
Thanks, Dan.
I'm doing things different this time around. We've already seen a cat, so I'm hooking up to our infrastructure in order to get, hopefully, both remote control of the camera and the ability to pull my slow motion remotely well before we're actually allowed back out here. With it being an afternoon launch, we're setting our cameras farther before launch, so they have to last longer, but hopefully we'll get some really good light as a result of that. I'm using the aluminum tape to reflect the sun, hopefully keep the camera as cool as possible, prevent any sort of overheating issues, but it's only going to be recording right before launch.
A couple of very risky engine shots that I've never really tried before. And given the wind direction in the forecast tomorrow, might open up a window of opportunity to catch that. So I'm almost aiming blind with this one, or really I am aiming blind.
This is going to be a 4K 120 frame a second slow-mo tight on the chopsticks. This is going to be a stills camera. It's an 80D running a 75 to 300 millimeter lens. I'm at about 200, also tight on the chopsticks. So focusing on the booster return, hopefully it does return, because that's what both of these shots are for.
Everybody just said everything was going great. You don't want to talk to me.
Oh, I want to hear it. I think everyone wants
Because
to
I
hear
get to see all the stuff that isn't going great. No, it's fine. We got most of our stuff together. We're missing some components, so Roger is helping us out, going to grab some stuff that we need to install. Hopefully we get that back in enough time to install our Starlink behind the trailer here. I think we've pieced together all the cables and stuff we need. We're trying to repair one of our area security cameras that we use to see if a positioner's fallen over or something like that. And we're pretty good right now. A lot of dust in this. The trailer's pretty rusty, but you know, it lives outside. That's sort of its job. It's not supposed to be in the garage. And we need to bag the positioner. We've got those things, but I'm getting a green blink on the positioner left-hand camera, the FX405, which means that there's probably dirt or something in the HDMI port or the cable's bad. So we'll try to switch the cable. We'll unplug and replug everything. We'll see if we can make the green flashing go away. So, oh, it's prompting me to do something with this, so I'm going to hop over and I'll probably say the admin password out loud, so I'll hand this back to you.
Everything aimed correctly.
Hey, it's the holidays, and if you're anything like me, then you sometimes struggle to find a perfect gift for someone that you care about. Well, this video's sponsor, Novium, makes pens that magnetically float. They're called hover pens, and they're inspired by space and a perfect gift for any space fan in your life. Weightlessness is one of the coolest things about spaceflight, so of course, I love these pens. The Interstellar Edition has a tilt of 23.5 degrees, which is reminiscent of the Earth's axis of rotation. It comes in cool colors like Space Black and Mars Magma. And there's even a premium version with 18 karat gold and a real meteorite embedded within the pen. How cool is that? I personally really like the Future Edition, which features an interchangeable tip, so you can easily switch back and forth between a rollerball or fountain tip as desired. These are not only high-end pens that write really well, they're also an endlessly satisfying addition to any desk. I mean, I'm constantly fidgeting with mine while we're streaming or I'm working on something on the computer. Plus, they're a great gift, as I said, for any space nerd. I mean, imagine the look on their faces when they unwrap a hover pen and they get to prop it up or stick it in a little holder and watch it sit there and hover, and think about weightlessness. That's pretty cool. So to get or gift a really cool pen and help out our channel in the process, use code NSF at checkout. Usually our code gets you 10% off, but for just a few days, you'll get a special 20% off Black Friday deal and free shipping when you use code NSF. All right, thanks again to Novium for sponsoring this video and for making a cool product. Let's get back to it.
What's up, everybody? How you doing, Max?
I'm doing great, and welcome to the Rocket Ranch Outpost.
Well, we are here, and it is Flight 6 day. Are you all excited for Flight 6? Let's go! This is going to be another epic moment in the Starship program. We're going to see some serious milestones with the ship and hopefully another booster catch, but let's take a walk around Rocket Ranch and see what it's all about. Of course, this is the outpost. Rocket Ranch proper is way up the road, but for a good view, now we're here.
So I'm on the very top platform. I'm just running two cameras today, two Canon R5 Mark 1s, I guess you could call them. One is just on a Sigma 60-600, getting a more wide horizontal landscape crop, just to show, I guess, a broader scale or a broader picture of the entire environment. And then the big guy that I've been talking about a few times in previous streams is the Canon RF 1200mm lens.
So this is Anthony Gomez, the manager of Rocket Ranch, who is kind enough to allow us to sort of come here and glom all our cameras everywhere. So thank you, Anthony.
You're welcome. I love you guys. Thanks for coming.
It's taken 6 launches for me to be here.
It's only been a couple of years.
It's only been a couple of years. But no, from the bottom of all of our hearts here at NSF, thank you for hosting us. Thank you for hosting our cameras. And thank you for making Rocket Ranch the amazing community for rocket nerds that it is.
Thank you for being here. We love having you guys here, and we love sharing this with you.
So what do you think? Are you gonna catch it?
I'm going for yeah, man.
You're going for yeah?
Yeah, I'm going for 90% at least.
90%?
Yeah, it's not that windy. Hold on, wait. Oh, it's good. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. I think they're catching it. It's going to be a great day, and we look forward to seeing a successful launch and landing. So.
Count continues through T-minus 40. We're actually at T-minus 30 and counting.
So the SD5 suppression system spooling up. Next up will be the deluge.
Water!
We are 90 seconds into the 6th flight of Starship. Everything looking good so far. Correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, Alex, but I see 33 healthy Raptor
33.
engines. So what they basically do is they will use the thrust of the second stage to push the second stage away from the booster. And that maneuver is coming up, that hot staging maneuver. So far, everything looking good.
Tower is go for catch.
Let's go. That's what we want to hear. That means they will try to attempt the catch here. The second catch attempt of the Starship
Also,
program.
No catch. Repeat, no catch. They are going into the Gulf.
That's the landing burn. That's what we want to see. And there's the water.
Down selecting to 3.
There's the 3. And
See, it's doing the translation just as if it was being caught. And now,
yep,
there you go. And I would not
That's
be surprised if now it blows up, by the way. So don't be surprised.
Yeah,
there
there
you
it
go.